Hello, Benites, and welcome to the show. On tonight's show, I'm going to talk about what the hell am I going to talk about? You can't predict what I'm going to talk about here. I don't even know. So we just watched a movie on Netflix, and it was great. Holly, what do you think? Look at the size of my freaking head. You know, I would have a full head of hair if I had a normal size head. You know, it's not exactly night, and we were thinking about calling this live at 5. But hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Nigel at Night, live at 5. Tom, whatever you want to call it, Tom TV, whatever you want to call it. Here we are. And I haven't done many live broadcasts, but we have seen a bunch of movies. First of all, Tulsa King was back. We watched all that. The morning show, we watched all that. We do What They Do in the Murder Building. What's that called, Hal? Only Murders in the Building. Hello, Tracy B9U. Okay. And here's Archer, everyone. He's up here to say hello. And we also, Wicked for Good came out and the other day. Archer. Stranger Things comes back tomorrow night. What else have we been watching besides
we watched the
Downton Abbey? Oh, The Conjuring Last Rites. That was pretty good. Where's Veronica? That's Archer wanting to be noticed. I've been without my van for over a month, and it looks like I'm going to be without it forever. The transmission went. Tracy B9U. Is that something bad? Why does YouTube keep changing it? I don't understand. Oh yeah, we watched the new Fantastic Four, and it was okay. It was the first one, which was done in like 2005, was good, and then they made a sequel, which was Rise of the Silver Surfer, and then they did it about 5-6 years ago with a whole different cast, and it flopped. And then they just did it again with one of 47 shows Pedro Pascal is in, shows or movies. And today I had to get the generator fixed. So while I was waiting for him, I put the Christmas decorations up outside. I know it's a little early, but
it's a month from today.
No, it's a month from Thursday. You just calm down, Hal. I don't know that, I realize you're trying to justify what I did, but you come across as crass and full of sass. And okay, I'll kiss your ass, because that's what you were going to say next. So, what have you guys been watching? I've gotten very little feedback, good or bad, about Bad Ben Poltergeist. I think I shocked people. We've been we had like nor'easter, two nor'easters joined together back, oh, over a month ago now, but that brought a bunch of rain. And unlike last year, where we had a drought the month of October, it rained the last week in September and then did not rain again until the first week in November. That was last year. This year we had rain all October. I mean, not all, but off and on. We're supposed to have rain today, but hasn't happened. And rain tomorrow. And then, but there's supposed to be a real bad storm that's affecting holiday travel. So I hope y'all live nearby your loved ones.
What's with that accent?
I don't know. I was possessed. Oh my God. Do you hear her over there? She's erupting. That's why she left me and went to California with the dogs.
You tell them about helping the cops clean up outside?
Yeah, I think I've broadcast since then. Yeah, I know I have because I was shooting a scene for Poltergeist, and I walk out front, and a car drives by, and I hear it like run over something in the road. So I walk down there and look, and here's all this plastic and all. It's like a tail light, and I wind up coming back in, getting a flash. Actually, I looked at the surveillance cameras, and there I saw two cars swipe. Hi, John. Two cars, two pickup trucks going opposite directions, swipe each other, and one of them was towing a trailer, and it smashed the tail light and all. And they just both kept going, which my cousin, who's a cop, said they probably either both were drunk or both didn't have insurance or didn't have a license or whatever. But anyway, they took off. So I called the police because I said there's shit all over the road out here, and I'll clean it up, but I mean, but I just, this road's too busy for me to go out there without somebody. So the cop came by, and I said, no, I didn't see anything. But when I did find that video, I sent it to him. And, but I took the leaf blower and blew all the stuff off the ground. John and Patty saw Poltergeist. They loved it, watched it 3 times. I am the best. Thank you. You are the best. And by the way, John and Patty, this is, I think tomorrow is when they start, but then it's something that really goes on after Thanksgiving. Bagliani's has this giant log of cheese. I think it's 1,500 pounds, and they start slicing it and selling it. And the guy in there told me that the day they do it, they have a line out the door for people waiting to come get either some of the cheese or I don't know if they give out samples. They probably do. So now we're looking forward to, because you know, in Poltergeist, even though I die, do I really die though? I'm here. There was in the beginning when I'm talking on the phone to Holly saying, I'm done, we finished filming, there's no more. Well, between Frankenstein and Poltergeist, I had worked on another film. So that is what found footage, Bad Ben found footage is about. That film I made in there. It is a yearly tradition, John, they told me. And they said, like they said, people line up for it. Holly and I are having Thanksgiving here Thursday night, and we got a simple turkey breast, a butterball, and biscuits and corn. She wanted corn the other week, and I made the mistake of getting a 4-pound bag, and she mocks me for it. And then I don't know what else we're having, but we have cheesecake. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. And we watch Planes, Trains, and Automobile. It's our Thanksgiving go to. Did you notice when I died, when I was being attacked in the attic? This is a spoiler for anyone that hasn't seen it. I said, thank you. You really had to be listening to hear that, but I went, thank you. And Conjuring Last Rites was good. They really blew it with that. The devil made me do it. Or the Red Door. Was there one after that? Oh, Insidious, the Red Door. Patrick, what's his name? So I'm going to have to replace my car. So I'm probably going to apologize.
I'm sorry, I kept my mouth closed and it still came in.
You were all the way over there. You could have let that vulgarity fly over there.
I apologize.
Oh God, I apologize for it. probably going to lease a car because it's cheaper.
Oh, oh my god. Oh.
But yeah, we were on our way home from Bagliani's, in fact, when the transmission started failing. And then it shit the bed. October 29th, I think.
Yeah, somewhere around there. We were lucky we made it home.
We were lucky. And then we pressed the luck next morning and went out.
We still got home though.
Barely. Hi, J-Lo. J-Lo, all these witchcraft things are popping up on my social media feed about writing on bay leaves
I've heard about that.
and different things like make some symbol. It looks like an F, but the top of the F and the middle of the F go up. You write down a bay leaf and you write something about money or something and you burn it.
Yeah. I learned how to put a hex on someone.
Did you do it to me so my hair would fall out?
No. All you gotta do is spend like any amount of time on TikTok and you'll find all kinds of interesting things.
Well, John, what they did, I had a lifetime warranty on that car, which they were supposed to fix it. But according to the warranty, if the cost of the repair is more than the value of the vehicle, they pay you for the vehicle. So the cost of the repair, believe it or not, for the transmission was $6,500. And they said the van was worth $5,700, which I disagreed, but I just had to get it over with. So they give me the $5,700. They're supposed to. I'm still waiting, and they let me keep the car. So I could go wind up spending like another $1,000 somewhere with that $5,700 to get it repaired. But like Drew, my guy that works on the car, said, the car's 9 years old. You've had a lot go wrong with it in the past 2 years, which is disappointing because my last Dodge Caravan was great. And I just put new tires on this thing 3 months ago, which pisses me off. But anyway, they so with the 5,700, and if I can get maybe 1,000 for the van, even if I get 300, so that it's an even 6, I can put it down on a lease on a new car. And they finally contacted the dealership last week to say they're sending the check if it's not there by December 19th. I said, December 19th? It better be here this month. Which this month basically ends Friday.
Are they sending it from like Taiwan or something?
Who knows? They're assaholics. Hi, Anthony Payne. By the way, I just got, for those of you that ordered Blu-rays in the new case, I just got the cases 2 hours ago. So I could start putting them together. Also, for those of you that didn't see any of my emails, There's badben.com/shop, but there's also at the top of that, there's a bar that says for t-shirts and other stuff. And if you click on that, it takes you to watch.badben.com, which is a Shopify store, which has Bad Ben products, and they're done by a third party, and like print on demand. And they ship out the t-shirts in like a matter of 2 or 3 days. And I've got Bad Ben t-shirt in black, in purple, zip up hoodies, pull over hoodies, and something that's been very popular is a Bad Ben velveteen blanket. So you can keep warm with Bad Ben this winter. And that's watch.badben.com. But if you go to the shop, badben.com/shop, the banner's at the top of the page. That'll take you there. J-Lo says that symbol is Fehu. That's for wealth, prosperity, and new beginnings. So I hope everybody is planning on a fine Thanksgiving. And I wanted to pop in, say hi. Hi, John. I did get the flash drive. It's sitting over there in the envelope. But I hope you all had a great I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll try and do these more often. So see you for now.